La 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 la. Ha ha ha. Hey, shut up, dude. Alright. Desktop audio, let's turn that off. Station audio capture, sure, we can keep that on, I guess. Holy crap, dude. What's going on, Mr. Mud? Or Mud Burritos, huh? Mud Burritos. Interesting name. That's a fake name if I had to guess, though. Like, no one names their kid Mud Burritos. That's fake. Nice try with the fake name, but... Matter of fact, I really don't like can we ban this guy for like 30 seconds? I don't like liars. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Would you like to see a LR Super Vegito and has a taunt mechanic where he taunts the enemy like he did Buuhan? Sure. I mean, yeah, I think any Vegito I'm happy with. What's up, Oni? King W videos recently. I really liked the Nano interview. Shit was cool to watch. Hey, thank you for enjoying. I really am a little like. I guess I get a little insecure about the content that I produce because I never think it's good enough. But I'm happy that there are people out there who like it a lot. So that means a lot to me. Thank you. I think there's gonna be more stuff like that coming. It's just gonna take a little while. Those videos take a while, man. They do take a long time. But more interviews that were in the video and some that weren't even in it, like some that couldn't really make it in, are gonna get there too. Unless they're like 30 seconds long, right? Like Appel's interview, I feel bad because I should have had a longer interview with him. But at the time, like I didn't think the project was going to be what it was. So his was like, I'm not even kidding, like 30 seconds. At least AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku will link well with both Int Goku and Fizz Goku. The one that goes Super Saiyan 3. Sure. I mean, AGL Goku's a pretty good standalone unit too, as long as he has the Majin Buu Psychic characters. Right, like his whole like thing for me wasn't even ever about his damage or anything like that. Like his whole thing is his ability to tank. Like he tanks well. So I mean, like he's got the massive damage reduction. You don't really need it. Anyway, how are we faring in Janemba with this Buuhan team? I'm pretty sure we're buffing him, which is going to suck. We are definitely buffing the guy, so it's like it's just a little rough here. But we'll see if we can beat him with the Buuhan setup. What did I run last for the team? I did see the update. Yes, we do have the Dragon Fist Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we also have. Let's get Majin Buu off of here, and then the kids, right? The Broly movie, Trunks and Goten, or Bio Broly movie. Yeah, I saw that already. Omega Shenron, dude, could you? Man, it makes me so sad that Omega Shenron was just bad. We could run Tech Broly. Not going to though. I mean, Tech Broly would be pretty fire here. We got Tech Broly. What's this? Cell Max. Cell Max probably gets decimated in this fight, yeah. Oh, the gaming claw's in here. Hope you're good, bro. I am. I'm doing fine, man. Today's been a pretty good day. I stocked my mini fridge full of like coffees that cost a shit ton of money, which I hate. But I'm happy I have coffee while I'm in here. I also have like this thing called Fresca. I don't know if you guys know what Fresca is, but it's like sparkling water, but it's not sparkling water. Sparkling water is dog shit, okay? Fresca is not. All right, Fresca, I will die on this hill. Fresca is not dog shit, all right? It's not like other sparkling waters. It's good. It's good. And it's like soda. It tastes like Sprite, but it's grapefruit flavored. Yeah, anyway, I'll stop defending Fresca now. We'll get back to the actual content. I got nervous since the gaming claw's in here, chat. I started randomly. I don't even know what I was talking about for the last like 5 minutes here. What was I saying? Something about Fresca or whatever? Let's get... Oh, yeah, we already have Buuhan in here. But, you know, running Super Boo is just like really funny here, but I kind of want to try. Oh, true. Is he on the category, though? I mean, we can try, but running him in this event is definitely going to be a little scary. Actually, he might be if they're on it. Yeah, he is. Okay. He's getting like what, a 50% buff here? Not 50, 15% buff. Who? I mean, I guess. Well, let's see. The fuck is trash ass STR Subaru doing? Hey, I mean, ever heard of a challenge run, Pune? You ever hear one of those, man? All right. Right away, we're gonna float Super Boo off. Let's get STR Stinker Boo out of here. I think we're fine here, obviously. I mean, Janemba definitely could get us killed if we take a super attack easily, but other than that, I don't necessarily think that we're... I mean, Super Boo could probably get us killed. Yeah, if he gets hit with, like anything. Do I have dodge on my Super Boo? Like, at all? Super Boo Easy A during the 8th year anniversary. Oh, my God. Alan's in here. Alan, hop in VC, little bro. Hop in VC. You won't, buddy. Hop in VC. Any VC. I'd go. Fuck. Bald Neek. Dude. I don't know what it is about that word, but it sounds like a slur, man. It really does. All right, dodge this, Buuhan. You got this, buddy. Dodge it. Go ahead. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there he is. There's that bitch. Hey, what's up, Alan? Shut the fuck up. It's so crazy. Here, I need to adjust the application audio capture thing. There you go. All right, say something now. Yeah,
Yo,
shut the
hello,
fuck up,
test,
bitch.
test, test.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Shut up, daddy. Anyway, how you doing, Alan?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Here, let me stream my. I guess I can stream my shit to you too.
I'm playing League of Legends. I ain't gonna watch
Ah, I can't wait to hear you start destroying your computer. I'm gonna be playing Dokkan. STR Subaru's gonna die, and then I'm just gonna hear Alan slamming his keyboard over and over again. You see that video of that one dude who's like, "Why are you? Well, fuck, what was the word? Why are you?" He was like, "Why are you so angry?" or something like that, and then he just starts destroying his like computer setup. What is that? What is that video, dude? God.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Why so
It's
angry?
illegal,
Why so
right?
angry? I don't.
Oh, I know. I actually know who. Why so angry, man? Why are you so angry? It's like some.
I think it's
I know what
CS:GO. I think he's playing CS:GO.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, it's not League.
or like CS:GO adjacent.
Oh.
I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. That's also a number. That's like up there too.
That's FIFA. That's FIFA. That's controller as well. It's not even monitor, is
Oof. Getting. Well,
it? Man, I'm going to break my controller. I swear.
no, he said monitor. He said monitor.
Oh, maybe he did actually. Yeah,
He grabbed a hammer. He's like, I'm going to break my monitor. Yeah, he did that. All right, instantly we use
Man.
the Buuhan domain. I mean, there's really no reason not to here.
Let's be fair. If you want 4 fusions for anniversary, you have RFK brainwaves, bro. There's something wrong in your brain. Like there's some like imbalance somewhere.
Alan, what's wrong with multiple fusions, man?
4 fusions. You joking?
Yeah.
Did you see the chat yesterday with Howard and Niggy?
No.
Bro, I just like. It goes from like obviously.
Oh,
some
were
people
they
enjoy
calling
it.
you a
I'm not saying
hypocrite?
people
They were
wouldn't
the
enjoy
one people calling you a hypocrite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
it's
like to see an LR
bro.
Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku Majin Vegeta exchange unit? Like you exchange into Majin Vegeta and your active skill is a suicide explosion attack, and the KO screen is turned. You turn into stone. I mean, that would be fine. That's cool in theory, but like you got to remember the kind of game Dokkan Battle is, right? Like links, categories, and stuff like that really matter. I guess it being a Goku and Vegeta really helps, but Majin Vegeta links are kind of wonky, right? I don't know. It would be a really weird unit for sure, and that would also be the first like super class to extreme class exchange, I think too. I don't think there's one of those at all in the game, so. I mean, it's a cool unit design for sure.
You don't want 4 fusions, do you? 4 standalone fusions.
I think it would be cool, Alan, if we did get multiple fusions. Doesn't mean I necessarily. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's like I'm not mad about it, but like, do I necessarily want it? I guess it depends. I guess it just depends.
I just don't get why people want it. It's like just asking for the meta to be just boring as shit. Like,
How would the meta be boring? Why are we talking about the meta like it's fucking Fortnite, man? Like
no. Right, hear me out. So 7th Annie, we got a new leader skill archetype, right? And afterwards, everyone was like hating the meta because basically they power crept, like, to adjust for the new lead, but there was only 2 teams you could use.
Oh,
that is literally what people are asking
super.
for.
We're so.
It's going to be
sorry,
fusions. They have very limited categories. It's not like they can really buff many teams. Like it's like.
Let me take a look at the. I don't think that's true. I just don't think that's true at all.
It is true. Go 4 has like at best he would buff like Kamehameha. The rest is just fusion teams. GT Heroes.
Well, hold on. If you're thinking we're gonna get a new leader skill archetype, then
no, we are getting a new lead archetype. We have to.
I don't think we do. It's only been 2 years since our. It's only been 3 years since the last.
7th anniversary units are EZAing. They're gonna get a new lead, so it is gonna be a new lead.
Oh,
guaranteed.
That's true. They are EZAing, yeah.
So we have to get a new lead archetype in this Annie.
Yeah,
so
probably. Well, if they're buffing, hold on. Let's go take a look at like fusion cards. All right, hold on. Give me a second.
Like 7th anniversary, like Resin Broly, I found it fun, but it was a unanimously hated meta because you could only use 2 teams. Those 2 teams weren't even that good for the event. So it's like everyone was just using irons at that point. Like it just wasn't fun. But I don't know why people want that again. It's so toxic. You're a little bitch.
Chat. This guy Alan moans and whines literally any chance he fucking can about fusion. It's like no one thinks about fusions.
True.
No one thinks about fusions as much as Alan does. It's actually crazy. Fusions live rent free in Alan's head. It's like actually nuts, dude. Somebody brings up the word fusion, Alan is right there. It's like he's like Goku with the instant transmission, man. You say anything about fusion, he's right behind you. He's ready to fucking argue, dude. He's so debate brained. Alan, the Dokkan community has debate brained you, man. You're so cooked.
Oh shit! No! Oh, he's not dead. Oh.
Anyway, chat, fusions for Annie is not a bad thing. I think it'd be fine. Let's take a look at the most recent. Well, yeah, off the top of my head, the most recent like banner fusion, I guess, would be SCR. The LR Super Saiyan Gogeta, right? The one that turns to blue. Let me see.
No, they're asking for standalone. Standalone have way less categories.
This is a standalone Gogeta, buddy.
What, the
Super Saiyan Gogeta? Yeah, this one. Yeah, standalone Gogeta.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He
Movie
won't be a-
Heroes, Fusions, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Fuse Fighters, Superheroes, Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, and Out. Those are plenty. There are categories there's some categories in here that could use some buffs, man. And
Not
like
really.
and what?
Like,
Final
Final
Trump
Trump-
Card, Powerful
that's
Come.
going to get buffed regardless, bro. It doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, we
that's
died.
always going to get buffed.
Chad, I think Super Boo is probably not the play here, right? Why are you hating on Dokkan so much? No one's hating on. I'm literally playing Dokkan right now.
I can't stay for long anyway. But look, I just want to say, if you want 4 fusions standalone, you've got brainworms, bro. Like, it's just delusional.
I don't think you're.
Like, you
I mean,
just
well,
want
okay,
me
Alan.
to
What is your perfect anniversary?
I would literally be fine if we got like a Vegeta and Goku that have like choose your own transformation. I think that is ideal. And then the secondary units can be whatever. It can be like Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or some shit. I feel like that literally everyone wins in that scenario. But
Yeah,
Fusion
everyone
fans-
wins, aka me, Alan, who just wants another Gohan
everyone.
release.
Who doesn't win in that scenario? Villain fans. That's basically it. But villains
Yeah,
aren't going
but villains. What? Say that
I
again.
don't think that villains aren't going in anniversary. I'm literally into my game because of you. Hold on.
I think villains could. Dude, I mean, I just don't believe that because villains have been a part of anniversary before. There's no way they wouldn't be. In fact, for every anniversary other than, so like it was like up to the 4th year anniversary, I think we had villains, right? Because, yeah, off the top of my head, I think we had villains up to the 4th year anniversary. Maybe no. So it was 4th year anniversary came. 1st year anniversary we had a Janemba that was a headliner on the banner. Then 4th anniversary we had the baby, and then we also had. I think it was just Baby, actually. It might have just been Baby, who was another villain release for the 4th year anniversary. And then 5th year anniversary comes, and then we have Goku Black and then Broly Trio, who are 2 Extreme Class characters. So,
yeah,
I mean...
you missed the concept of the yellow coins, bro.
So what? What does that matter? In terms... They're still anniversary releases, though, Alan. That doesn't mean shit.
It's not the same as a headline, though, is it? At all?
It is the same as a headliner because they're headliner anniversary unit. What are you talking? What do you
They're
mean?
not. The yellow coins, bro. They were secondary units. They were like add-ons. They were
So
not
is Beast
headlines.
Gohan? I mean, I know they're Carnival LRs,
No,
but hold on. But the whole point of Carnival LRs is, like, they took up the slot of where Yellow Coin LRs would be, right?
No, they increased
Yes, they
the value
did.
because they actually need units.
Well,
That's the
Alan.
point.
Oh
To
my
make it
God,
work.
Alan is so Dokkan. Oh my God, he's Twitter pilled. Alan is Twitter pilled, chat. Guys, Alan just straight up said to me that Yellow Coin LRs are worse than Carnival LRs, chat. He actually just said that. He actually said that.
What are you
Oh
talking
my-
about? That's literally.
No,
that's
it's
the point
not
of Carnival.
facts.
Yes, it
No,
is.
they're not facts. Cell Max has come out. Bulma is still usable today.
No,
She's
no,
a Yellow
you're
Coin
missing the
LR.
point.
What do you
It's
mean?
not about- bro, it's not about kit. It's about their value. They're not leader units.
Whoa! No way you just said Cell Max is not.
He's not a leader unit. No.
Okay, no, he's not a leader unit, but like he's definitely hype enough to be a headliner, right? You can agree on that, yeah?
Yeah. What's the hype come from? It's not about hype, is it?
So why? What's the difference between the Yellow Coin LRs then? I mean, sure. I guess you could say. I guess you could say that like back then, before Carnival LRs existed, like yeah, the Yellow.
Carnival MRs are there to incentivize summoning during big celebrations because no one was summoning on the other coins.
Yeah, but you got to
Yeah,
remember
but-
that part 2s for anniversary weren't really a thing.
Yes, they were.
Not
What do you mean they're not a fucking thing? Since 4th anniversary, it's been a thing.
yeah, since 4th anniversary. It hasn't been a thing before then. They weren't really a thing. And then even then, Carnival LR still weren't introduced.
Yeah. What?
In
are you
terms
even saying?
in terms of part 2s, it's still pretty early, right? Like 6 years of part 2s, right? Like
Okay,
it's,
put it this way. Ever since Carnival LRs have been introduced, there hasn't been a single villain LR during the anniversary.
that's not true.
Which
Because
one?
Baby was literally a part 2 and
Since-
Goku
I
Black
said since
and
Carnival LRs. Since Carnival LRs, bro.
okay, yeah, sure, but I mean that could just change, right? Like there are villain releases that are hype enough to be anniversary worthy. What are you on about? Yes, Alan. Yes, there are.
Some maybe. I don't think they will be there. Do you think we're going to get extreme carnival LRs during?
I think so. We definitely could see it. I definitely could see it. Yeah. It just depends on. It just depends on who they release. I mean, people want Namek Saga, right? People are really heavily going towards the Namek Saga arc. If Frieza isn't in there, I mean, that's just insane, right? Because Frieza is one of the more versatile villains in the game, right? Typically you can throw him on any team and any of his teams, and he's fine.
I think Namek's a bit delusional.
I think so too, but I mean, like, if Namek Saga were a thing, I mean, you'd have to put a Frieza in there, right? Yes.
No, because it wouldn't be solely Namek. Like, this is what it means. Like, you're not doing solely Namek for an anniversary. It's just not happening.
Guys, the Alan mind, I still don't understand it to this day, even after dropping a video on him, man. I still don't get it.
It's not realistic. It's not realistic.
I mean, I don't think Namek Saga is realistic either. But I'm saying if it were to be a Namek Saga anniversary, somehow they'd have to put a Frieza in there, right? Yeah. In fact, there had to be multiple Friezas to carry that celebration. There's no way.
But it's not going to happen. That's the point. Like, it's just not happening.
Final Form Frieza who goes full power. I honestly don't give a fuck about Final Form Frieza. Full power Frieza, I could definitely see it. I think full power Frieza is where I get most of my hype from for Frieza. That and Golden Frieza, I fuck with them too. All right, anyway, let's play the game. I'm being distracted by Alan. Alan's stupidity here. His dumb takes. It's okay though. So you really don't think you seriously don't think that man, yeah, Alan, that's kind of crazy in my opinion, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You're just kind of nuts. So you think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan over, like, I guess like Omega LR Omega, and LR Omega Shenron would sell, bro. I'm just gonna say that now. It could be like Super. It could be like It could be Super Vegito and like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then the part 2s could be like an LR Buuhan, like adjacent character that transforms into a Kid Buu or something like that, and then Omega Shenron, right? I think that would be pretty. I think that'd be a pretty cool.
That is never happening for 10th anniversary.
Man, fuck you, bitch.
You have to be like genuinely dumb to think that we don't want Omega and Kid Buu, bro.
Why? Why couldn't that at all be it?
Right, you talk about hype. That actually isn't hype enough. Like, you're just not getting that.
So, Alan, who's hyped to you?
Fair number of cards, but not those.
I wonder what are those fair number of cards, Alan? I'm so curious.
Like, hype is kind of subjective to me. Right. Does it buff you like?
Who do you like, Alan?
Transforming Goku and Vegeta, I think, would be hype enough.
So just like transforming. So you would want all 4 slots to be a transforming Goku and Vegeta. I see. Okay.
No, but it probably will be centered around.
I feel like you can only do that one. I feel like there can only be one of those cards then, because if you have a transforming Goku and Vegeta into any of their forms, I feel like that takes away from every card that could possibly exist. I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest.
No, it could be like GT and Super. But it could just be like, well, it could be like the original ones, but you just add fusions onto it or something. But if they go into Super Saiyan 2 Blue, and then fusions.
Here's what I think. I think a Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta into a Omega Shenron and Kid Buu anniversary would be pretty hype for me. I think that's what I think. Boos, okay, so Boos are typically pretty good characters. Like, I don't think, off the top of my head, is there a Thumble of a Buu card?
That's making it anywhere near the 9th anniversary. Like,
10th anniversary? Yeah, I think so. I think, dude.
What, an Omega and a Kid Buu? You think that's going to boost sales?
I definitely, dude, I mean, and honestly, I don't even think it's just like the characters themselves, but like kits also sell the characters too. Like if they release in their dog shit, I mean, then people probably wouldn't summon, and that hurts the anniversary for sure. But if these villains release and they're like the actual undisputed, like, craziest characters in the game, hands down, then I mean, either way, people are going to summon for those guys, right? Well, I mean, like, it doesn't matter. I think for a part 2, a Buuhan and as long as the headliners are Super Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that anniversary is a monster right there, easily. The part 2 is just like, it's gonna help buff a lot of. Let's like take a look at like Buuhan. What teams is he buffing? Or I guess like a Kid Buu. Let me see. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at Buuhan since that's who would be first, I guess. If we were gonna take it.
I'm not doing that, bro. Like you can say.
I'm not doing that. Are you the fucking head of Bandai now, Alan? Yeah, actually, Alan. Only I've taken heavy consideration into what you've said, and honestly, I just decided I can't do that, brother. Not hype enough. I wouldn't make enough money.
I'm saying they're not doing it. They're not going to do that. I'm telling you, they're not going to fucking do that.
You don't know that though. You do not know that. You do not know that. They could. They literally just could, Alan.
How is that even anywhere near as hype as the 9th anniversary, even remote?
Alan, it's gonna be hard to top 9th anniversary. We had Gogeta, Broly, and then Beast Gohan. It's gonna be hard to top that anniversary in terms of hype. It will be. But what I think the approach they're going to go for are the unit's actual like insane kits. They're going to change the way the game is formatted. And that will be hype enough. The content for the game is going to make people want to summon. Okay, the kits that these units are going to have are going to make the people want to summon for them. I don't think it necessarily really matters who they are. I think as long as like there is a crazy part 1, part 2 doesn't really necessarily matter, dude.
Hold on, I'm trying to listen because I'm playing this, but like, what are you saying? So if there's a crazy part 1, part 2 doesn't matter.
8th Annie was more hype than 9th. I disagree with that completely. You're fucking stupid, and that's actually stupid as hell, Pune, because you're fucking the person you pocket warm for's favorite character in the game was a part of that celebration. So I mean. Holding Alan's pockets and you say something like that, that's crazy.
I'm just not sure where you're coming from, Oni. Sorry.
Wait, what did you say, Alan? I'm sorry.
Not sure where you're coming from with this. Sorry.
I just don't know what
your idea just straight up isn't hype.
Hold on. You're saying Super Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta aren't hype characters?
They're hype enough.
Okay. So we agree that they're hype. So
yeah.
You don't think that Omega Shenron is a hype character at all, like whatsoever?
He's not hype enough for anniversary.
I disagree with that completely.
How did his banner do again?
Dude, his banner was a random Tanabata celebration. Well, a Tanabata celebration part 2, which made no sense because the person who he released with was from Baby Saga. Why did I put Cell Max on the team again? Was from Baby Saga. Not only that, but the character himself was heavily restricted and bad. So I mean, I just don't think that factors in at all.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I just won this game by literally doing nothing. I was AFKing basically. Okay, I can actually talk now.
And if you disagree with any of those points, you're actually just wrong. I'm sorry, you're just actually wrong.
Wait. So I didn't even listen to what you said, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Said he released with a unit who he was a random release with a unit who wasn't even correlated with him, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, GT. Other than the fact that they're both GT, but like the sagas that they're in are completely different. Not only that, but it was a part 2 to a character that was generally received as pretty hype. Not only that, Worldwide Down Celebration was right around the corner, and then as well. Omega Shenron was a pretty bad release in general. His kit was terrible. He was heavily restricted. Hardly anybody wanted to summon for him because he was just that bad. GT Bosses is not a team you can run, even for the time. So, I mean, Omega Shenron's banner performing poorly. Where's Dokkan Player Stream? Hello, Truth.
No, look, I agree with what you're saying with Omega. Obviously, his sales were way worse because his kit was shit.
And the circumstances, not only that, but like also he came out between Worldwide Down Celebration. Obviously, people are there saving their stones. They're not really going to pick up anything, especially after Super Saiyan 4 Goku, dude. The people who summoned for Super Saiyan 4 Goku weren't summoning for Omega Shenron because not only because his kit was trash, but Worldwide Down Celebration was right around the corner. And Global's anniversary. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, Omega Shenron didn't come out on then anyway, but like...
Anniversary will always sell well. No one's denying that. Like, you could put a lot of characters there and they will sell well, but the point I'm making is not about sales. It's about
hype factor.
No, it's not about hype factor. It's
So-
about having teams be buffed that people actually enjoy. running.
Teams would be bought from a Buuhan release or like a Kid Buu release. Teams would be bought from an Omega Shenron release, man.
Right, that is the separate point of those characters don't even really make sense for 10th anniversary.
Why wouldn't they make sense? You're fighting, dude. What are you talking about? Super Vegeta releases, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta releases, Part 2, Omega Shenron, Buuhan, or Kid Buu, or whatever. How does that not make sense with the Part 1 LRs? In what world? In what world?
That's literally worse than the prior anniversaries we've got for 10th anniversary. Like, it doesn't make sense.
How is that worse, Alan?
We just got Beast Gohan, Broly, Gogeta.
Alan,
and
9th
and
anniversary
his
is going to be hard to top, brother. They're going to be hard to top. But you know how they can top it?
No,
You know how they can top it? By doing something that would drive you crazy. You would stay up and have nightmares. All right, you would have night terrors if they did this, right? So I'm trying to spare you here, buddy. But the way they're gonna top 9th anniversary is by releasing all fusions. Fusions is how they're gonna do it, buddy. They're not gonna do it with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They're not gonna do it with the Cell. They're not gonna do it with just a Goku Vegeta. They're just not doing it.
I will bet you money they're not gonna be 4 fusions.
I don't care what they do, Alan. I just know that if they do 4 fusions, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with a timeline being filled with your tweets saying how terrible the anniversary is. But I'm telling you now, though, if we're talking about beating other anniversaries, the only way that they're beating 9th anniversary is if they do 4 fusions. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's just how it's gonna be. It is. It is.
Not true.
If that's what you're going for, if beating other anniversaries is what you're trying to go for here, that's the only way they're gonna do it, buddy.
Like, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. Obviously, hype is a massive factor for these units. Kit is also massive. That Teens Day buff is massive. The content they release with is also massive. But saying that the only thing that's going to top 9th anniversary is 4 fusions is just insane. Like,
Yeah, Alan,
I'm hype behind Namek, Cell Saga, Boo Saga, all these things. But there's so much hype behind the rest of the show.
But Alan, I just named off characters that are typically pretty hyped that you just disagree with completely. Because guess what, Alan? You literally just said that a Buuhan and Omega Shenron aren't going to be able to beat 9th anniversary. All right, they're not going to be able to beat the prior anniversaries. Okay, but
there's no secret that villains sell worse most of the time in Dokkan. They just do. You look at big celebrations. Typically, they sell worse. Like, it's just
Alan, because guess what, man? I mean, and I honestly don't even agree with that, because this Worldwide Down celebration was insane, and they were villain characters, right? Who was the villain themed around?
I don't think I've even seen the sales figures for this.
I'm sure it was pretty high, Alan. I'm sure we could probably assume it was quite high, right?
I'm sure it's pretty good, yeah. But I don't think Worldwide Down celebration ever even matches any. It's like not even close.
Yeah, maybe not, Alan. But like anniversaries where the most players come back to the game. All right, anniversaries where the most players come back to the game. Anniversaries where the most amount of people spend money on the game. All right,
Omega and Blue isn't going to bring those players back.
What dude. Following a Part 1 Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, yes, it would. What are you on about? I'm sorry, Chad. I'm ignoring. I'm not even trying to ignore you guys. Alan's just being silly here.
2 fusions would bring them back. It's not the villains that bring them back.
But no one is saying that the villains are bringing them back, Alan. I'm just saying that as a Part 2, having an Omega Shenron who was for years was the final big daddy of Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry, you're just wrong. You're wrong.
You can look at
and then there was Buuhan, Kid Buu. Kid Buu is the most anticipated LR ever, Alan. You're wrong. You're wrong.
He genuinely wasn't. That's just delusional. You think Beast Gohan wasn't the most anticipated LR?
Alan, since the conception of LRs, Kid Buu. Since its inception, buddy. Since the concept of LRs has come out, Kid Buu having an LR was always talked about. Yes, he is the most anticipated LR ever. Yes.
Okay. It's just an insane statement.
It's not insane to say that. Chat, can you guys slap Alan up? Omega is still the big daddy. We should not go into that though. I mean, he kind of is. Yeah, Omega Shenron is hyped as hell to me. Alan debating how much money Dokkan wants to make since 4 fusions is money. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, bro. Villains probably not touching anniversary.
Yeah, people are saying we've been waiting for Kid Buu for 7 whole years, dude.
You conveniently admit, like, not reading the rest of the comments that are saying I'm right.
Who? Where? Alan is owning
okay.
Oni so hard. Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
The comment I see is from Pune. Alan is a villain hater. Fusions are hype, although I don't get it. What is Annie? What is your Annie, Alan? Alan cooked this fusion sucker from Yaya. Okay, Alan, yeah.
Like, I'm just you're deluded about it, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not being Delulu.
You are. They're not touching anniversary. They're definitely not touching 10th anniversary.
Free to play LR Universe 6 Namekians, unrivaled Annie. Oni, Broly, or Omega Shenron, Gammas, or Kid Buu? Oni, Broly, or Omega Shenron, Gammas, or Kid Buu? I'm taking Kid Buu over the Gammas every fucking day of the week. Omega Shenron over Broly? I mean, that's just unfair because I do just like Dragon Ball Super Broly. So, I mean... But the thing is, Omega Shenron is one of my favorites too. He's like top 3 in the series for me. So, I mean, Truth hopped in here just to say all fusions. I mean, you're just wrong, buddy. You're just wrong.
Yeah, because Truth wants the game to make loads of money. Like, I'm not saying fusions won't sell well. That's not what I'm saying. The point about fusions is that I don't think it would be an enjoyable meta for people to actually play.
You're talking about meta like there's the word again, meta like it's Fortnite. There are multiple teams there are multiple teams in the game, man.
No. I explained this earlier. There won't be. You've got a new lead archetype coming in. If you only buff fusions teams, then you'll only be able to run fusions teams. Because it's a new fucking lead
Alan? Oh, I get it, Alan. You won't be able to use Gohans anymore. I understand. I get it, man. It's rough. It's rough out
you
here.
won't be able to use any of the fucking characters we just summoned for, bro. This entire year will be gone.
That's not true. That's just not true.
The exact same reason. Yes,
Alan, they could do anything, man. They could make these characters leader skills anything. They could make them have 4 freaking leaders if they wanted to. Just because there's a new leader archetype doesn't mean anything, dude. Like if we go to, hold on, and you're forgetting. Hold on.
There will be a buff stats, and there will be.
And hold on.
Compensate for that.
I care about the game interest more than anything. So are we saying that an Omega Shenron and a Kid Buu isn't hype enough for 9th or 10th Annie? I just don't agree with that, man, at all.
The fusions are.
But
the
you don't.
aren't.
I think so. I think so though. Okay, hold on. If we're talking about teams that would buff, right? If we get, let's say we got an Omega Shenron or whatever, right? We're gonna get 2 DokkanFests here, unless they just decide to change that format up, which I don't think they're gonna do. Right? Let's assume either or. So let's just grab the categories, right? For the characters, we can decide which character is the carnival or whatever. Omega Shenron would be buffing GT bosses, Shadow Dragon Saga, full power, Inhuman Deeds, power absorption, Battle of Fate, transformation boost, or powerful comeback. Here's Alan. There are multiple teams here that can be buffed from like an Omega Shenron. If they do what they've been doing and giving these characters like
talking about? This has nothing to do with what I was saying. You're talking about villains now. That's not the part. Like that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah. Hold on. We're talking about the anniversary as a whole, though. I'm just basing it off of the. Hold on. I'm just basing it off of the villains right now. All right. I guess we can do fusions. We can go to the fusions too, Alan. We can go to the fusions too. Okay.
It doesn't make sense this is even part of the conversation. I'm not talking about fucking villains with you anymore because they're not going to be part of the fucking anniversary.
They could be.
Like
you never know. You saying that doesn't mean anything.
Tiny chance that they will be. Like I just don't see it at all. I don't see why they would be. That would be the least special anniversary they could ever do, and it's not even. That's not even true, Alan. It's just not true. That's just not true. You're not topping 7th, 8th, or 9th by doing that at all. Like how do you even do that? Like
by making the fucking characters absolutely insane, Alan. Yeah, that's how they would do it.
Okay.
Buffing GT bosses, you're funny, Oni. Yes, it would directly be a buff to GT boss. I'm not saying that GT bosses would be absolutely fucking nuts. Nor am I saying that Omega Shenron has to lead GT bosses. I mean, we have one that does that already. So.
My point about the fusions is that I just don't think it would be fun. Like, obviously people would enjoy the release of this, that's what I'm saying, but I think the actual game would be pretty unfun because we're going to get a difficulty leap and all the characters that we've been studying for this year will not be fucking usable or they'll be crap. Just like 7th anniversary. I just don't think the difficulty leap that you're thinking, I mean, it could be absolutely crazy. Maybe it is, but I just... It probably will be. It's the one prior instance we got for this, really, is 7th anniversary. And it
Well, I'm sorry,
completely
Alan. That's
destroys
just how
the
gacha games work. Unfortunately, that's the kind of game that we play.
It's not how gacha work, and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't want that because
I don't. I'm not
everyone
saying that
else-
I do want that. I'm just saying that like it's just how they work, man. It's how they've always worked. It's how Dokkan has worked that way for years now, man. I'm
Only
sorry.
it's not how they work. It's not how Dokkan has worked.
It.
What are you
What are you talking about, Alan? This isn't like.
been usable in anime content for fucking years. What are you talking about?
Until they release a celebration where they just I mean it just happens sometimes, man. I'm sorry to say. They want you to summon for the brand new characters. They want you to summon for these characters so you can fight in the hardest content in the game. I'm sorry, Alan, but that is just how it works.
No, it's not how it works.
It is.
You can't use a lot of these units in a month.
Alan, you know how
Everyone-
Alan, you want to know how they're gonna top 9th anniversary by making these characters absolutely fucking busted and like making the content around them difficult as shit. So I mean that's how they're gonna top it, man, by forcing you to summon for these characters, whether they're villains or not.
That was 7th anniversary, and everybody fucking hated it.
Yeah, but I mean people still fucking summon for those characters. I bet they still fucking summon for them.
Sales. I'm not talking about sales. I'm saying it's not enjoyable, and I don't want that.
Well, I mean,
That's my
neither
point.
do I. But I mean, if we're talking about a difficulty leap and like characters' leader skills jump, what happened the last time we got a leader skill buff? By the way,
7th anniversary.
exactly. I mean, if that's gonna happen, I mean, that's just what we got to be prepared for, Alan. I'm sorry.
I'm
Streamer,
not
can you
saying-
play the game? Sorry, Truth. I got too invested in this fucker's tomfoolery.
I feel like you're just not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want it to happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying
I'm
it
not
won't.
saying I know you don't want it to happen, but you're talking about a new leader skill archetype. I mean, it's going to at that point. So you might as well be prepared for it, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
I want a variety of units on the lead. I don't want what 7th anniversary did again, where you have 2 teams and that's it. I want the teams to encompass a lot of the older
Hold on, but
units
that's
as well.
before we started getting leader skills with multiple different like leads, right? Like just because it's fusions doesn't mean that all of them are going to be buffing just fusion teams, man.
I made a tweet about this. Like I went over the categories. It's very limited buff. You've got GT can buff basically, Go for can buff Kamehameha. That would be like probably the biggest one. Battle of Fate,
Which is a big one. Which is another big one.
Battle of Fate would be big, yeah. Those 2 categories that would probably. Be
And
the
then
biggest
and then
one.
I like how you added on fusions on there too. Like okay.
Yeah, 'cause the rest of fusions or fusions.
So if they put fusion warriors in there, I mean or fuse fighters, right? Fuse fighters in there, like that's still pretty big because
Why need that? We've got 7th anniversary LR's easy aim guaranteed in celebration. They lead it.
okay.
So it doesn't. What is that buffing? What are you talking about? We're getting the buff regardless. So I don't.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't want.
I'm
that
just saying
buff.
you're just like tacking it on there like it's not a big deal or anything.
It's not a fucking big deal because they're already getting it buffed guaranteed. We've got a new lead for it guaranteed.
Power Beyond Super Saiyan is also another one. I mean, let's see.
Movie heroes for Super Gogeta if we get Super Gogeta. Powerful. Combat.
I guess we'll just do the Buuhan domain. I mean, this buffs Janemba, which is rough, but
I did say that Vegeta Blue would probably be the biggest chance of like unique teams getting buffed, and that's where the rest of
Honey,
them
has
buff.
some Subway servers on the screen. Sorry, buddy. This is the content. Me arguing with Alan, unfortunately.
Like you look at Super Vegeta's categories, bro, it's pathetic. Like he's got Majin Buu Saga, Patara, Super Saiyans, Final.
Majin Buu
Battle
Saga has gotten some
Like-
pretty substantial buffs, though. I mean, they're
If
pretty
we
big.
get like the dream is we get Super Vegeta next week and he leads Majin Buu Saga. That would be the dream. That's the only category that is even worth him getting a new lead for. Because the rest already have leads.
Chat, Alan just hates Dokkan, man. I think he just hates the
I
game.
don't hate Dokkan, but I'm
Okay,
just
so
being
what do you
smart.
what do you
I
what's your
think
what's the anniversary that you want again?
transforming Vegeta and Goku, and then the part 2.
Okay, when you
sort
say
of calm.
transforming Goku and Vegeta, what is that? Because I feel
Like
like if
they
they just give the Goku and Vegeta every transformation they could ever have, like that just at that point, like what's the point of releasing any other Goku Vegeta?
I'm asking for so 3 to 4 transformations. Future made a pretty good tweet about it. They kind of visualized it, but maybe they start in base with Super Saiyan, and then you eventually go through the fight. They have certain restrictions on the transformations, but not many.
And
then
they'd
they
have
can go-
restrictions on the transformations.
Well, very easy ones to do. Like fusion could be just like turn 5 up, but The idea
So
being that
wait.
you-
Fusion
Oh
would
my
be.
god! Let me fucking finish,
Sorry.
bro.
I'm just trying to understand. So fusion would be a part of their kit too.
Yes. Yeah, you could have fusions in there.
So
that still gives them like a million more categories to lead. That would actually help other units. That wouldn't just be wiped out.
Like I do think a Goku and Vegeta wouldn't be bad. Oh, hello, dodge, huh? Do you want me to stream my gameplay
it's
now?
the best case scenario because it doesn't wipe out the entire fucking meta.
I don't think it has to be just like a, I don't know. Like I think we could see a standalone fusion and then like off the top of my head, we do need a Super Vegito fusion, man. We just do. I just a standalone Super Vegito or like Vegito in general. Like I think we just do need that.
They need like I don't.
We don't have one in the game. We don't have a standalone Super Vegito.
Well, next week could give us one, but I don't think he'll be fusing. The next kind of art is likely just standalone anyway, based on the game IDs.
Vegito Blue, Goku Black fusions. Zamasu fusing and standalone. The thing about Fusion Zamasu is it's a competitive. Well, I don't want to say it's competitive. I guess he would probably end up being the best Zamasu in the game. But like, Fusion Zamasu is always weird because you want him linked up to like Goku Blacks and Fusion Zamasus, but you can't really do that. Yeah, of course, Yaya is sitting here talking about like Kid Poo and all that shit, and then he brings up Namek Goku. Like, we don't already have the best iteration of Namek Goku in the game, frankly.
At the end of the day, I don't mind if we get fusions as long as it doesn't wipe out every team.
But I mean, Alan, we're talking about a new character. I mean, if there's a new leader skill archetype, and if they end up buffing the leader skills for the new LRs, then I mean, that's just going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's the point. I want them to have leads that allow a wide range of units to be used. That we can still use older units. I don't want them to have really restrictive leads like fucking
I'll meet you in between. All right, we could do like, I don't know, super class characters 200%, and then like extreme class characters get whatever, like 100 like 200. Let's say they move it up to like 220% or something like that. 210.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It could,
because I think they're gonna give stat buffs to 7th anniversary LRs.
Huh?
I think they're gonna give stat buffs to 7th anniversary LRs leader skills.
They are.
Yeah, so why would it be super class 200%? What are you talking about, like a
200 like 20% or something like that? Like, I don't know. Let's just say they just drop, maybe not categories, but like just classes instead. Who knows?
Well, yeah, that would be, yeah. If they did like, okay, so what if they did like monotype? That would be cool.
I don't no, not mono. I think mono would make it a little too restricted. Well, like if it's just straight up super class for the fusions, extreme class, if they do end up releasing extreme class characters for the villain, like for anniversary, then just extreme class for both their leader skills. That way,
if they find a new way to do the lead that will not be super restrictive and will give a lot of units buffs, then I'm fine with that, and I will accept 4 fusions. But
okay.
I think the likelihood of that is extremely low. I don't think that's not what they're going to do. I think
too low, 200%. I'm not saying 200%. I said 220 or like whatever they buff it up to. I just don't think I see anything above 220 right now.
I guarantee 7th anniversary LR's going to get at least an extra 30% stat buff on there.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like 460% to stats is nuts, man.
Well, yeah, it's nuts, but it's going to happen. I think what they might do is give like passive buffs on leader skill instead, like a damage reduction, crit chance, dodge, shit like that.
We'll have a 250% leaders. Dude, that's 500%. That's like nuts, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like 500% for the entire team, like it's kind of crazy. All types 200% and 50% for fused fighters or movie heroes. I thought you didn't want fusions. That's what I thought you didn't want that. Yeah.
Oh, it just has to be done carefully if they're going to do it again. Because 7th anniversary 2.0 would be insanely boring. Obviously, it will sell well, but at the same time,
we'll just have to see, Alan. I think anniversaries, like we don't even know what. We just don't even know what they're going to do, man. Like they're doing this weird stuff where they're giving you coins throughout the month. Like we don't know what's happening. It's obviously going to be one of the biggest celebration I think in Dokkan history. I think without a doubt. Right? I think we can count on that, but that's all we know. That's all we know. And even
I'm
that's all but
agreeing.
confirmed, right?
I'm agreeing, but it has to be done carefully and it has to be done.
No
properly.
one's disagreeing with that, Alan. I just think when it comes to the release
Well, you
choices
are,
here,
you said four
I think when it
seasons,
comes to release choices here, if they're gonna add new leadership archetypes, we just don't know what those are going to be. Dude, Janemba is so crazy. We just don't know what those are gonna be, man. So I mean,
Bro,
I think it's
so
best.
you're agreeing with what I'm saying, but you don't want to agree with it. That's basically what you're
What?
saying. Like,
No,
I've
that's not what
already-
I'm saying at all. I'm just saying
You
that
are.
like if they're going to release new leader skills, right? I think
Yes.
it's.
So-
I'm just saying,
what
like I
leader
told you
skills?
last year, to be cautiously optimistic, right? If we're expecting new leader skill archetypes, let's just be cautiously optimistic. The anniversary itself is going to be fun and fantastic, I'm sure, but let's get our expectations in check. We don't know yet. If they're going to release new ones, just expect to be disappointed. That way, when it does happen, you're not disappointed.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be disappointed. I want. It
I
to be
know,
done
man.
well.
I'm just telling you to expect it, though. You just don't know. If you're going to go argue about something you don't know about, like just expect to be disappointed. That's
I'm
just
not-
the easiest thing
It's
to do.
in basically, it's hypothetical. I'm saying I want what I want. I'm not saying that this is what is going to happen. I'm saying this is what I would prefer to happen.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
sure.
I think that I'm just saying fusions, if they're done, if they make the lead similar to what we currently have, then I think it would just be bad in general. I'd like obviously it would sell well, but I don't think it'd be unenjoyable.
I like to assume that Buuhan here just destroyed the super tech. Do you want to watch the gameplay, Alan?
I am watching the gameplay on the stream.
Yeah, but you're delayed, aren't you?
Not everyone can be not everyone can be satisfied. Well, that's not true. Most people can be satisfied, if not everyone, if they do it properly.
I think that there's a way that there's an in between. Like they could definitely make everyone happy. Well, no, I just don't think this though. Not everybody's going to be happy. Like no matter what they release. If it's fusions, people are going to complain. If it's not fusions, people are going to complain. Like it's just how it is.
No, you can have fusions be done well.
We died.
You can have fusions and then like actually make sure they buff. Like if they give like superclass flat leads, that would be amazing. Obviously, that would alleviate any complaints I have. But it's just simply making them restrictive. That is the issue, which usually does happen with fusions. Like they just have leads that are like basically other Goku and Vegetas or fusions, and that's it.
All right, we got to rethink our team. We got to rethink our team here, chat. I think Boo's could work here. I don't think Boo's gonna be too much of a hindrance. I think Cell probably makes the team a little bit more wonky. Someone recommended me to use Cell. I would, but probably not in this event, where he's just overall gonna be taking way more damage than he needs to. Am I streaming it on Discord, Alan?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Buuhan. Where's the goat? We can try and go for a transformation boost character here. Let's see. I think Tech Broly probably be another like an okay one. You can just kind of just play better. Hey, Truth, can you don't you have a video to go react to or something like that, buddy? I thought you. Yeah, I figured you were gonna be doing that at some point in the next 4 or 5 weeks. Don't only ever win this stream? Yeah, I did actually. I did beat an event this stream actually. So no, I'm just kidding. That was last stream. But then again, I've been sitting here arguing with Alan, man. We get what? Try to run pure evil Boo. I forget. Tech Evil Boo. No, because you have to run a full power absorption team with him, basically, right? To get the dodge chance. I just don't think that's going to work out very well. You know who could work, though? The GOAT Hirudegarn. I mean, we haven't tried Hirudegarn yet. Chad, I think we have to give the GOAT Hirudegarn at least a try, right? We have to give him at least a try. There's no way. All right, stop it, Broly. I get it, Broly. AGO Captain Ginyu. I still don't understand the Dokkan unit accounts. I don't understand that. Not judging or nothing, but True says Goku and Frieza on auto. Yes, that's a video I can
How would you feel about transforming Goku and Vegeta, but then the carnivals are the like respective fusion?
What did you say?
I feel like that. Transforming Vegeta and Goku, so like 2 DokkanFests, and then the carnivals are the respective fusions. Or maybe one's kind
The
of
thing is, I'm just not big on the whole Goku transformation, the transformation Goku and Vegeta units. I'm just not big on that. Like, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm sick of transformation units in general. And I think having any kind of like multiple, like how you guys bring up like the multiple transformations, and that just brings me back to like the Namek Goku transforming Vegeta. Like, I just don't trust it, if that makes sense.
Why?
I don't know, man. It just doesn't sound like very appealing to me. Like, it's cool. I just don't think, like, we had it one time and it didn't really work out way too well, in my opinion. Like, those units are good on release.
You're doing with the Agile one?
Goku, Frieza, and then the physical transforming.
It was one of the highest selling celebrations ever, wasn't it?
No, well, yeah, but we weren't talking about sales here. I thought that was the whole point, Alan.
What? Kit-wise? Yeah, but kit-wise, they're still good. I don't understand what you're saying. They were, like, really good on release.
Yeah, they were good on yes, for sure, they were good on release.
Physical Vegeta was, like, one of the best units.
Huh?
And had one of the best leader skills. Yes, he was.
Physical transforming Vegeta?
Yeah. On release.
I don't remember that exactly. I remember him being okay. Like, he was good, but he wasn't, like, the most insane unit ever.
Nah, that's revisionist as fuck, bro.
Maybe. I could be remembering that wrong. I think his blue form was by far the craziest part about his kit, though, even back then. But
yeah, he was a defense.
But that was like a totally different. That was a totally different like meta, though.
Well, yeah, but like if we're talking about on release, they were both really well received units.
Yes, for sure. I'm just saying, like, in how they've. If it works anything like their transformations, I probably wouldn't be too into the idea, is what I'm saying.
No, it would be choose your own, like you could choose the way you transform and then have like maybe one lock behind.
But I think that leaves a lot of room for like some pretty bad kits though. Like if you choose to go like, let's say your favorite form is Super Saiyan, it's just like by far the worst one out of, like, I think there's just like more room to fail there.
I think that, yeah, but that's obviously meant by just making the kits good. I think the way to do it is make each form have unique strengths. Like say we get 3 forms, including the base forms, or not including the base forms. So like base form is just like temporarily, like it can't attack, and you transform from there. Say Super Saiyan is like a defense factor. Super Saiyan 2 is some kind of support utility. And then like
the thing about defense stacking is it's not that crazy anymore, man. Like it's unless it's like
crazy. It's dependent on a lot of stuff. Like you look at the buffed Super Saiyan Agile Gohan, and it is crazy because his start turn defense is really high. Like literally all they need to do is just like make the stats higher start turn, and defense stacking is the same.
Well, they're also going to need to provide some. I mean, if we're talking about like the bosses hitting hard. Oh, bye, Hirudegarn. 1.1 on a normal.
Super Saiyan is just be like slot 1 gods defense stackers. But that's literally all they need to do, and then make Super Saiyan 2 like a really busted support, and then maybe even add fusions into it. Like just give like.
No, I don't even don't, dude. I'm tired of transforming fusions. I just want standalone fusions at this point in the game. We don't have a standalone Super Vegito, and you just mentioned putting them in their you just mentioned the Part 2 LRs being the fusions anyway.
Well, yeah.
Hirudegarn thinks.
If you want the most successful anniversary, that might be the best way.
He's up there with an LR Kid Buu. LR Kid Buu and LR Bye Guys Goku is like, yeah. I think if we ever did get a Bye Guys Goku, which I don't understand how they would ever do that. Like, it would have to be like a exchange unit. Like Goku sacrifices himself and then into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's just how it would have to be. Why is Vegeta Jr. not on power absorption? He absorbs Kami and goes giant. Is that? He doesn't absorb Kami. Does he absorb Kami? I don't think he does. In Dragon Ball? No. I don't remember that. That's not how I remember it going. Does he? In Dragon Ball, it is not Majin. What? No. No, that's like way later, man. Piccolo is on power absorption, though, I'm pretty sure, right? That or he's on fused. He's on fused fighters or something like that. I don't think Jr. Yeah, I don't think that ever happened. That's like way later in the series. Unless you just mean Piccolo in general. I was about to say, that sounds like a crazy statement because that never happened. Bro, it's been so... Let me see. All right, anyway, let's log into the gameplay. Holy crap, chat. I just sat there and had like a whole, like, me trying to figure out if Jr. absorbed Kami. Like, I was having a brain fart like crazy. Anyway, I really do like Buuhan's team. I think his team is very fun. The thing about Buuhan, though, and I think a lot of people are going to forget that what kind of character he is, but he kind of wants like booze and stuff like that on his team, which could prove to be pretty, like, power absorption could prove to be pretty. Let me see. Let me look at this kid. Yeah, so power absorption characters are pretty far and few between. I'm
gonna dip now.
All right, have a good one, Alan. I think him having that like that could probably be a little annoying. I just think having to have a power absorption character could definitely be a little a struggle for Buuhan later on down the road, which is unfortunate because they just released so few of them. Like, what was the last crazy other than Buuhan? I mean, I guess Int Fat Boo would be off the top of my head the other crazy power absorption character that they've released. Like, they would have to do something insane to be able to keep running Buuhan if you really wanted to. Orange Junior unit. Yes, I remember when he went orange in the what tournament was that again? I can't remember. But yeah, when he was fighting I think it was 23rd. Yeah, 20. What am I talking? Jesus fucking Christ! The 23rd World Tournament. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, bye bye. Who died there? Was that Boo? Yeah, bye bye. All right, chat. Seriously, this time, we're locked in for good. Let's actually stop messing around. Let's go ahead and get Tech Broly on the team. All right, we're done. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Oni here. We're done. He's an LR. He's an LR Oni. Yeah. It was the 23rd World Tournament. I don't know why that slipped my mind. Oh, no, I do. I just don't know why. I wanted to keep saying like the 24th, and I was like, no, that's not it. Like I just couldn't. I couldn't get my mind right. Guys, I watch OG Dragon Ball, I promise. All right, now that Alan's not in here talking about stupid fucking anniversary, like I give a shit. We can actually lock in. Janemba slot 1, chat. I mean, who else are we throwing in slot 1 comfortably? Not my 55% Buuhan. That's just no way. This guy, slot 1, probably just the best bet. He did dodge a super attack earlier, but if he doesn't dodge, we just kind of die. We go out with a wet fart here. That's the thing about these fights, man. They dodge, you survive. If you don't, you just kind of die. So, like, the Buuhans are good, man. They're so good. But they have to be able to get their shit off first, man. Like, 50% raises are not low. Like, they're not low at all. Oh, he only got one. Unfortunate. That's okay, though. We didn't... Oh, no. Bootsanks is going to have to dodge here. Otherwise, he's just dead. I mean, yeah. Who's excited for the Dragon Ball? I wouldn't be opposed to a Dragon Ball Saga anniversary. I just know it wouldn't, like, sell well. Like, contrary to popular belief, I don't hate the idea of, like... I mean, I hate the idea of a full Namek Saga anniversary. Don't get me wrong. I think that just would not work very well. But I wouldn't be opposed to, like, Namek Saga characters being anniversary, right? Like, if it happened, it happens. Like, I think Super Saiyan Goku is a hype character for sure. And if he ends up being anniversary, it's like, whatever. Same with Frieza. I think Full Power Frieza is very, very hype. He's hype to me, like, definitely. I think, yeah. He's just a villain that you can throw on teams and is generally pretty good. Most of the Frieza releases, I think, in the game have been quite good, other than the anomaly, the one we don't really want to talk about. We know who he is, though. We know who he is. In Kid Buu, I mean, Broly slot 1 easy. Just like throw him there. Then exchanges into Majin Vegeta. You really like the idea of exchange units, huh? I would be happy with a standalone Junior, okay? Or a standalone Demon King Piccolo, I mean. I would be happy with that, yeah. An LR Demon King... I mean, Demon King Piccolo needs an LR in general. Not even just an LR. First off, he needs a fucking DokkanFest. We need to get that man, Piccolo Jr. Not Piccolo Jr. Demon King Piccolo a damn DokkanFest already, dude. It's been way too long. Something I wouldn't want to see for Annie. I mean, I'm with Truth when it comes to, like, just release fusions. Like, I think fusions are always, like, the time to release. Like, anniversary is always the time to release fusions and shit like that. That's where I get my fusion fix, I like to say. And, like, it's just... anniversaries are always so much fun when fusions are released into the game. So, I guess just, like... as long... I'm also happy with the idea of villains, too, being a part of Anniversary. Like, I think it'd be cool to go back to that. So, off the top of my head, like, what I wouldn't want to see... What I wouldn't want to see, like, is probably just, like, the stuff that can be saved for, like, other smaller celebrations throughout the year. Like, Dragon Ball Saga, Namek Saga... I think Cell Saga has stuff that could definitely be anniversary worthy. Like Cell and Gohan, like always are very hype. Is always a very hype release in my opinion. Just kind of depends. Yeah, we're fine. Janemba's fine. Slot 1. Yeah, it just kind of depends though. To me. What makes me want to summon for a character is like, are they aesthetically pleasing? Are the kits like really, really good? Are they going to help carry me through like some of the most difficult content in the game? W dodge. The Janemba dodge goes crazy. I cannot lie. I can't lie to you. What about a LR Super Saiyan Gohan Bojack movie that has a revival skill where Goku saves you and you go Super Saiyan 2 shouting it? I mean, yeah, we could definitely see something like that, but that would probably be like a worldwide download celebration. I don't know about anniversary. Like Bojack movie. Bojack movie's cool, but Bojack movie is basically just like Cell Saga to me. Like, just that's what it feels like. We'll transform to Tech Broly here, leave him slot 3. It might be better to actually just leave Broly on rotation, to be honest. That'd probably be for the best here. I would want it to be a joined forces unit. A Gogeta and a Vegito. I mean, the only thing is they would have to change how categories work. They really should just do that, right? Like, just change how categories work right now. Like, they really need, like, a Legends type category system, man. Like, that is so good. What Legends has going for it when it comes to its tags, like, it needs to come to Dokkan, dude. It really does. It needs to come to Dokkan, chat. It does. I'm sorry. All right. We'll leave Broly on rotation, I think, is just what I'm going to end up doing. He doesn't really have the links, and then he loses out on big bad bosses, which is unfortunate. But I think in terms of, like, how... I mean, Buuhan could definitely slaughter here, I think. But I think just Broly is probably the safer option here. Like, you just really don't have to worry about Broly too much in slot 1. Well, we didn't get hit with a super attack, so I'm a little worried here. We'll see. 6.6 mil, though. Sheesh, man. Is one of the only things it's done right. I agree. Yeah, it's... I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Legends is a fine game on its own. Like, I'm right now, I'm currently having a lot of fun with Legends. I think it's fun. It's kind of like an on and off sort of thing to me, though. Like, I can't just, like, play Legends otherwise I will go crazy. Nice, dude. Buuhan's going crazy with the supers, huh? Yeah. Yes, more of that, Buuhan, please. I've always loved this unit, man. Buuhan is like, so top 3 villains in the series, I think it would have to be like, it's Cell. Yeah, probably Cell, Buuhan, and then... Oh, God, dodge, yeah. Cell, Buuhan, and Omega Shenron. Or, like, honestly, it could be flip-flop, in my opinion. It's either of those guys. Yeah, we'll just do this. We could throw Boo in slot. How the fuck are you having fun in Legends right now? I just think it's fun. I don't know. Vegito definitely slaughters the game, but like, I'm having fun with it. Dragon Ball Legends is garbage. I got shafted. Fair enough, man. Hey, we don't like talking positively about Pune here, man. Take that back, actually. Otherwise, you're banned for a good 3 minutes. Oh, look at that. Speed got Streamer of the Year, huh? Good for him, good for him, good for him. Congratulations to that guy. And finally, Frieza. I'm just kidding. It's a gacha game ban. Yeah, no, I'm just joking around. Oh, I see. You were talking to... I misinterpreted that whole conversation. My bad, man. Okay, you were bullying him. I see. You're good. You're good. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones. If you're bullying Pune in my chat, you're one of the good ones. Okay. Jinxie got best FPS streamer. Is that Mr. Bean? What is that award? Yeah, so Aisho Speed got Streamer of the Year. Queso got Gamer of the Year. Cinna got the Sapphire Award? Whatever that is. Hey, any award really is like pretty big. Kai Cenat, best just chatting streamer. Crazy. I mean, that is Not streamer of the year though, Kai Cenat. Craziness. He's done some crazy stuff. Yeah, True UI is not coming. I'm sorry to tell you. True UI is not coming to the game. I'm so sorry to say. This could make Broly look pretty good here. He's got his buffs. He's got the Buuhan domain active here. Yeah, Oni got scanned for streamer. They must have not seen his streams. Yeah, Dokkan with your mom. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm a little upset I didn't win the award this year, chat. Though. I mean, but next year, we're up top. We're going up there. Trust me. We didn't get streamer of the year this year, unfortunately, which is quite sad to say, but it'll happen. Don't you dare worry. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll throw Broly slot 1 or slot 2 here. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to leave Evil Boo out here, or do we want to transform into Super Boo? I mean, I guess there's no real point in doing that since we'll just do this. Actually, it might have been better to probably leave Broly slot 1 here, but I mean, we probably do just die, yeah? No, we don't. Okay, cool. All right, well, we survived, just barely, though. Just barely. I don't know, man. If Boo takes an attack, we could struggle a little bit. In slot 3? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Crits are definitely nice, though. Okay, no super attack. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what's actually hilarious? I've yet to test out... Huh? Oh. Oniki, did you see my comment on Dokkan and Legends with fusions not being on? No, I have not. I have not. DokkanFest exclusive Buuhan worth it? I went for like 1 rotation and did not get him. On this banner, no. But I mean, like, I guess if you probably, if you really like Buuhan like I do, like I love Buuhan, it's going to depend on, because there's not a guarantee that there's always going to be really good like units, like power absorption units out. Like there are now, right? Like, there's just no guarantee. I would say probably save your stones because the anniversary is right around the corner. And you wouldn't want to spend your stones on like just a random Buuhan banner where you could potentially just walk out of here with AGL Frieza, right? So, I mean, I just think generally save your stones. Hey, we're going to win, by the way, chat. Y'all said I couldn't do it, and here we are. I have Slug, so I think I might not need him. Slug is very good. If you don't have... I mean, Buuhan is probably the best TUR in the game right now, but if you don't have him, Slug is definitely a really good pickup, for sure. Deep diver in Dokkan history. We should set something like that. You know what? You just gave me a really good idea, Eric. Yeah, I think... Let's just say I'll have something at the end of the year, all right? Let's just go ahead and say I'll have something at the end of the year, okay? I gotta set this up for the Dokkan community, man. That's actually a great idea. Good idea, Eric. Guys, let's just say if there's a video at the end of the year, we can give credit to Eric here. Good idea, man. That was actually a good one. I don't want to see anybody else fucking doing it but me. All right? Otherwise, I'm suing you to the ground. I'm just kidding around. All right, I'm sure there's going to be, like, peak content incoming then. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe, like, a best Gyat. Like, maybe, like, a best Gyat category on there. Dokkan Battle Stream with the best Gyat. Who knows? Truth probably wins that award, like, basically every single celebration. Or every single one, right? That's going to be peak. I'm up for it, man. Yeah. I'm on my way to record that. Hey, Radu, you're gonna be slaughtered in the legal. Let's just say in court. All right, if you get a letter, you're being served, buddy, and it's by me. I'll see you in court, pal. Okay. Recently, though, I have been trying to keep like what I do. Like, I try not to talk about the kind of projects that I want to make, right? Otherwise, I feel like number one, I feel like I'm not gonna do them, and then number two, Rowdy is gonna go ahead and steal my ideas from me. So I gotta keep it quiet. I gotta keep it under wraps. Do a Dragon Ball Girls tier list? Nah. I'm about the men, all right? That's all I give a fuck about when it comes to Dragon Ball, all right? Big fucking oiled up buff men fighting each other. That's all I give a shit about when it comes to Dragon Ball, man. All right, I unironically, I have yet to try Buuhan and Gogeta, so let's go ahead and do that too, I think, today. We also pulled Master Roshi. Not my favorite unit in the game, that's all I'll say. Oh, not unless... Yeah, buddy, not happening, pal. All right, 1 second, chat. 1 sec. All right, chat. I'm actually going to have to go, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave. But it has been a fun stream. I appreciate you all for stopping by. I think later tonight I'll probably do another stream just to pick up where we left off. And then potentially expect another one of the interviews to drop either today or tomorrow. Expect one of them. Yeah, this one I'm pretty excited about. Excited to drop. There's a bit in there that I'm pretty happy about. Excited for. To see how you guys react. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. Hey, Rowdo, thank you for stopping by, man. Always love to see you in chat, brother. What? I got you best Phantom tax from a streamer? Yeah, true. That could be another category. I'll think of some categories, though. We'll get that set up for sure. We'll see. It's going to be a big thing. So I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys probably sometime later tonight. Anyway, bye-bye.